What it do? What's going on? How y'all doing? Welcome to another JefeCast on the 9th. On the 4th, September 2021. Women, Schwomen. Who cares? Excuse me. I got to get myself right before I start this today. I might want to talk about it. I don't even have everything situated. Yeah, what's going on with y'all? Another day. Hopefully everybody had a productive day and all that good stuff. And there's been a couple of things brought up to my attention over the last week or so, and I just kind of want to talk about it because it's interesting. And it has to do, of course, with you women. Now, I know very easy for a guy to come on here and talk about the opposite sex, but I'm quite fair. If you ever watch my podcast, I give it to both sides. I tell the guys about themselves, and I tell the women what I think about certain situations. So I've seen. How can I describe this? How to describe the scenario that okay? Let me put it in the scenario. So you meet somebody. Say you meet somebody on Instagram, and y'all exchange phone numbers. Even on like the whole Instagram conversation, it was never a conversation that was sexual or anything. It was more just introductory, and just the introductory. Hey, how you doing? I'm say you're you, whatever. They give you a phone number, or they give you the phone number. What? Hold up. What happened? I missed something. Oh man, what did I just miss? Hold up. Sorry, guys. What happened? Oh, I gotta see. I gotta run this back. I gotta run that back. What time is it on there? What time is it? Can't. Where's the clock on this stupid iPad? Mac. 8:50, so about 50 minutes. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so you meet. Basically get into an introduction. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing? I'm such and such, and you're such and such, blah, blah, blah. And then they offer you a phone number or something. Cool, right? So it's like it's just regular conversation. So y'all text each other, and you're in the house chilling or whatever you're doing, and the person, conversation going back and forth. What you doing? I'm watching TV. What you watching? I'm watching. Who knows what I'm watching? Blah blah. Can I come watch that with you? Cool. Come by. So I called back. Same State Farm agent. About say they're about 8 to 10 minutes out, and they hit you, and you get a text message that says half hour. No, it says 1 hour, $100. 2 hours, $150. With a picture of them, with a video of them playing with themselves and a video of them sucking somebody off. How do you respond to that? How do you feel about that? Like, here you are, ladies, women who do this, putting yourself in what could be a dangerous situation. you are putting yourself in a position where you can insult somebody, especially if you made it all the way to the man's house and you're standing in there and you think y'all about to chill. Even if you had, say, you can go both ways. He had intent for sex or he didn't, because you are coming over in the middle of the night. But whether he did or didn't, you coming over to a man's home and then you're talking about pay you for a service. That's dangerous. You can't come into. That's dangerous. That's just dangerous. First of all, when were you going to disclose to the man that that's what you was doing? It's just like you just assume that. You see what I'm saying? I don't. I'm trying to understand the connect. Like how do you get from, hey, let's come over and let's just hang out, to, yeah, here's a video of me sucking somebody off and I'm telling you I charge this for an hour or so. And does that work for people? Is that working for the ladies out here? I was watching my man Chris Scott. He watches Fresh and Fit. Had me watching the episode yesterday. And they had it. It just goes. It's these guys talking to different women about different things, and I forgot my point I was going. I should really turn my TV off in the background because it's like hearing that is like messing up my thoughts in a sense. Let me turn it down. 1 second. It's throwing me off. Yeah, excuse me for that. What was the point I was making about the girl? The girl putting yourself in a dangerous position. Mm-hmm. See, distractions ruin everything. But I mean, basically, like there's just this huge. It's weird. Like, how are you supposed to meet anybody? You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to meet somebody genuinely, and here they come with something. Like, why is it always like it seems like everything, I mean, most things are motivated by money, but it's just, I don't know, man. Like a lot of these I'm seeing, yeah, I mean, I can't put it into words. I'm sorry, I'm bouncing off. I don't write out a script about what I'm going to say. I just have it in my mind at one point and I just try to get it out while I'm talking here. But let me think. How I want to say this. You try to meet somebody, you try to be genuine. You meet these disingenuous people who aren't honest and straightforward. I'm not knocking any man who does pay for sexual services for a woman. That's your business. But you don't lie your way into, you know what I'm saying? Like, say you do that, you pull up to the guy's house, and then when you get there and y'all hanging out and chilling, or y'all even you lay down with him and you say, yeah, so that's $100 or what, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a bad spot to put yourself in. You could sorry, phone. Should have really I can't get it out the way I want, the way I had it in my mind this morning. So that's why I should just say what I need to say earlier, because now it's been a whole day that's passed, and how do you like, but I can't even figure out what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. I feel like this first 10 minutes of this podcast has sucked. Let's restart. I know it's missing. All right, let's try this again. Because I don't know. I feel like I'm not getting to the point where I'm trying to get to. I don't know how to get to it. A guy meets a girl online. They have a basic conversation that never even goes into a sexual conversation. She offers her number to the man. The man takes the number. They conversate. It's a late night conversation. 12, 1, 2 o'clock. She asks if she can come by because he says he's watching movies. No problem. Or watching TV, whatever he was watching. But she says she wanted to come by. He sends the address. She says she's on the way. And about 5 minutes out, she says she sends him the videos of her playing with herself, her prices, and her sucking the man off. Why? What is that? What is that? Is that a real business plan that people are doing? And like that's the type of stuff that just really keeps men single and with the mindset to just hit and not really hit and quit, but just hit and keep it moving. Everything is just sex. Everything is money, and you try to make you're trying to. Those two aren't the same. Money and sex aren't the same thing. I don't know, but it's just things like that, and then like listening to the fresh or whatever the Jones called, and listening to the mindset of these women is just like, yo, I don't know what's going on. And then it's just the whole thing. Like, I keep trying to put it like this, but it's like if men and women were supposed to be and think and do all the same things, there wouldn't be a difference between women and men. We would just be one gender, like man or woman, whatever. It would just be one thing. We both play in the universe our roles. Men play a role, women play a role. The fact that these roles are being I can't it's just like it's not that the roles aren't being played, it's just that I can't put it into words. I'm gonna have to get a panel on here. We want to because I just need anywho. But that's just I just felt that was just wild. Like you beat somebody genuine, and then the woman comes over your house and tries to charge you to spend time. You'd be like, what are you talking about? And that's just the hustle. Like even for me, I keep getting messages in my inbox. Do you want to subscribe to this, or you want to buy my videos? Or and I'm just like, what do y'all what do I put out there that makes you think? I put out pictures of me and my daughters, you know what I'm saying? Like, how could I how would I feel if somebody was trying to buy them? You know what I'm saying? I just more ways to make bread. I don't know. But that was just some wild. That was a wild text message that my man showed me. There was some craziness going on there. As a parent, how do y'all feel about your children watching like adult content? Because my daughter told me that a lot of kids have seen Squid Games. I just don't feel like that's a game for children. I mean, a show for children. There's sex in there, and I mean, high levels of violence. It depends on the age of the child. So, I mean, because Kennedy asked me about. She says, "Am I watching Squid Games?" And at first, I told her no. I was like, "No, you can't watch Squid Games." And it's just I have a problem with like your parents letting kids watch Power and watch all these grown shows. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? But maybe I said maybe you can watch if I supervise because it's some parts that I don't think she needs to see. But how y'all feel about that? Your child's a teenager, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But if your child, like my daughter's 9 years old, I don't feel comfortable with her watching certain content of movies. And she's like, yeah, all my friends have seen this or seen that. And I'm like, how? How and why? You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to do a better job of monitoring what our kids watch. They're not adults. You know what I'm saying? Like, our kids aren't adults, so why are they watching adult content? Why are they watching people have sex? Why are they seeing nudity on screen? And you wonder why your kid is giving head at 10, 11 years old or having sex at 8 to 12 because y'all just let them watch anything. You don't monitor anything. I'm on it. I look like I'm not watching. I see all of that over there, Kennedy. I see what you watching. What's that over there? I see it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep your eyes on your children. So let's get into the show. I don't even remember what I was talking about in the show. Let's see. What I put up in here. So Kennedy, my daughter, oldest daughter. My mom wanted to see her do a dag on the cartwheel, and because of said cartwheel, this is the end result. Goofy glasses, she a trip, but yeah, end up cracking something in her wrist or something. And she walk around for cast. Crazy. Just for a little laugh. Very true though. He does look just like Steve Harvey. It's crazy. Like, how is that possible? How does Mr. Potato Head look like Steve Harvey upside down with the big teeth and everything? They should put a suit on him. They should like put like a teeny suit on him. That'd be hilarious. Um, so I watched probably the worst movie in the history of movies. No, not the worst, but it was the worst movie I've seen in 2021. The Guilty on Netflix. You're guilty for creating such a horrible, boring movie. Like, I couldn't believe I sat and watched that movie. It's basically he is a Jake Gyllenhaal plays a LAPD officer who's operating telephones. Telephone. He was put off of like his duty because of an accident that they don't disclose what really happened yet. So he's pretty much of an asshole, like taking the calls, and he takes one call where a lady is saying that like she's basically been kidnapped type, and it just follows that story. This woman, him just acting nuts in the police station trying to figure out where this woman is, and that's pretty much the whole movie. Like, it's horrible. It is the most. I'm trying to tell you. Like, I can't really give you much. It was a bad movie, and he does a lot. Jake Gyllenhaal does a lot of like he's trying to cry. Oh my goodness, he does the worst cry job I've ever seen. He can't get a tear. Like, he can't watch. Just try to watch him. He's squeezing. He can't get the tear to come out. I mean, he's really like, you squeeze your eyes and you can kind of get like a tear. He was like, and the movie was just terrible. It was a horrible movie. They tried to hit you with a little twist at the end. Movie sucked. It was just I literally, I wouldn't tell you to watch it, but you got to see him try his best to cry. He could not. He was like Winona Ryder in Stranger Things. That woman could not cry. She was trying, my son, and they be trying to wipe their eyes. There ain't nothing there. Their eyes not even red. You're not doing a good job. I'm trying to tell you, them foreign actors are killing us in that department. They drop tears, yo. They like soon as and tears is just pouring out of their face. Like Will Smith, the master of crying. Like I don't know, bro. Horrible movie. Did you hear me? It's a horrible. Let me put the poster up so y'all don't watch it. Don't watch it. It's a horrible. It says listen and it says carefully. Do you see those words? Listen to me carefully. Do not watch the movie. It was horrible. God awful horrible movie. I'm telling you, it's so boring. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. You don't even see the woman that he's talking to. You don't see nothing happens. It's a horrible movie. Horrible. Absolutely. I just wanted to put that out there. They probably paid him a good deal of money. And I guess he figured he was on Netflix, so he didn't even have to bring his top acting skills for this one because he looks old. Like, good Lord. He is aging terribly. Or maybe it was just for the movie or something, but I don't know. Like, horrible movie. I just want to say that one more time. Horrible. God awful. Horrible movie. Yeah, horrible. Okay, so I was watching this on Netflix. Yes. Me and Phil would talk about it more, but this is a Phil wanted me to check that out. So basically, it follows the pastor. It's a preacher named something Monsieur or something, right? So he was like an old pastor who goes he goes on like a trip, and he's apparently supposedly sick, and like a new pastor comes to like replace him, and there's like a son that comes back from jail, and it just follows how all these blessings start happening on this place. And I ain't gonna put no spoilers out just yet, but he basically like it's like has to do with this like angel, and it's an interesting show, but it has like this dark side to it and this twist. And it's only 7 episodes. I would say just watch it, take your time with it, because it's not gonna be like a fast pace. As you can see, it looks like, look at it. I mean, like, look at it. Does that look like it's gonna be fast paced? No, it's slow, but it's a pretty good show. It's this one character who's like the right hand to the pastor. I can't stand that woman. Oh my goodness. And y'all will hate her too. Her face never changes. And I hate people who always talk like this to you and just want to be calm and seem so collected. And I hate that. Like, where's your urgency? Show me some passion, some inflection in your voice. Like, she was blowing me. And just also goes to show how people use and manipulate the Bible's passages to meet their own ends or to reach a specific goal that they're trying to, get the people to follow or get behind. And so it's a pretty good show. If you into, something like that, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't want to spoil it. It's pretty good. It has a nice little twist. Nice little twist, and even another twist at the end. And maybe I wasn't really paying attention in that last episode because Kennedy was here. And she been making all this daggone noise. So but yeah, it's a good movie. Good movie. I didn't even put what's it called in here? Chucky. How do y'all like? Can somebody tell me how they feel about them making a Chucky TV series? Am I the only person that believes that Chucky is for the big screen? I don't want to see Jason on sci-fi. I need to see Jason on the big screen, chopping your head off. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the. If I hear something about it like it's good, then maybe I'll check it out. But a lot of people didn't even like the reboot that they made, where he was more like an AI type of toy. How did he come alive in that joint? I forgot. People didn't like it. I thought it was pretty good for if you're trying to just switch up a story a little bit. I thought it was pretty decent. As I look, I love the way these buds look. I wish I could have a piece of each. Could just get a piece of that one, piece of that. Okay. just pull it right out the wall. Just be like, yeah, put it in the grinder. Like some good stuff back there. Let me see. Congratulations. Bubba Wallace becomes the second black driver to win a cup race. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I know y'all don't really care about it, but they try to keep us out of certain sports for a reason. You know why? Because black people will start to dominate. They secretly, very secretly, they're not saying it publicly, only because maybe the ratings. But they're like, we happy that Tiger Woods fell off. Yes, we can get our sport back. And they killing it now. Tiger Woods gone. They're like, yes, we can get the white people to win in golf again. Oh, yeah, this going to make them sick right here. Oh, isn't this the most southern sport? Like, oh, yeah, big Confederate flag. That's the one that the people that put like a Confederate flag on his Joan or something one time. It was something stupid. One of the drivers, somebody did it. They ain't find out. But, yeah, take that. Bow. I love to drive. And had I known how to get in the NASCAR, I would have probably jumped in there when I was young. I'd have been right there with him right now. All of that. I love driving. That's what I do. But yeah, congratulations. Like to see us dominating another. Suppose he comes in Jeff Gordon. Oh my goodness. They will be sick. What? You got to put his name in all-time greats. They'll be devastated. Come on. For all my Lakers fans, this is I guess they going by this name. They the Lake Show 360. LeBron changed his number from 23 to 6. AD, he kept his 3, and Russ, he stayed with his 0. Look at LeBron must have just got his beard just tapered up that today, you know what I'm saying, that day for the jump. You know what I'm saying? And what's up with the hands crossed thing? Like, yeah, let's all just cover our meat print up, you know what I'm saying? I don't want anybody to see our little bulge in the front, you know what I'm saying? Trying to catch my size. It's cold in here too. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to think this is what I'm really rocking with. I ain't turning up about 4 more degrees in here, then I move my hands to the side. Either or, I can't wait for the season. I haven't been this excited for basketball season, at least for my team, since I guess we got AD that, we won the championship that year. But now, I'm happy. I like Russ. Who doesn't want to see Carmelo and LeBron play together? I mean, we wanted that 10 years ago, but I take, that's cool. Especially if he can get the ring with his boy, that would be dope. Like, yeah, I brought you over here, got you a ring real quick. You know what I'm saying? And that would solidify his Hall. I mean, he's already a Hall of Famer, but solidify him and Russ for sure, and Dwight. Well, Dwight already got a ring. Thanks to LeBron, and even back in the day on 2K, I used to like kind of cheat sometimes and get LeBron and Dwight Howard on the same team. Like I did that one time, just wanted to see how they play together. Like, and they really play together. You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine if Dwight was Dwight 10 years ago playing with, oh my goodness. Like, how's LeBron sustaining such his body like that? This dude has not broken, I mean, just a couple of times, but this past weekend, doing week 4 picks, I didn't really close the gap on Phil because I noticed that we basically had the same picks with the exception of like maybe the Falcons and Redskins. He chose the Falcons and he lost that one. So I think yesterday I might have went like 30. Man, it was like 13-2. I know I won a lot of games. It was probably, let me see. Because I chose Cincy, Washington, Buffalo, Chicago, Dallas, Indianapolis, Cleveland. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. New Orleans lost 7-1. Tennessee lost 7-2. Kansas City 8. Arizona 7-3. 8-3. 9-3. 10-3. 11-3. So I went 11-3 yesterday. I think Phil went 10-4. So, and then we both chose Vegas tonight. And then I think we both chose Cincy too. So yeah, man, trying to close in on it, but I saw this picture of Jay-Z and Beyonce, and I was like, what is up with Jay-Z and Beyonce? Look like she's had some big work done to her, like face, lip. I mean, look at the hair though. How do you become a billionaire and then want to just grow out some crazy locks? My man had a shortcut and pretty much his whole career. And then like he said, yeah, I got $1 billion, man. I don't even gotta keep the corporate look anymore. I'm just gonna come in here looking like a Florida hurricane. Like yeah, just straight off the football practice field. So I saw this. Hakeem Olajuwon had a quadruple double, but the NBA took it away, so he decided to get another one. Yeah. A quadruple double, I've gotten that once in a video game. Like on 2K9 or something, 8 or 9. So Hakeem Olajuwon's greatness sometimes goes slightly underappreciated because of the era he played in. Olajuwon was the first overall pick in the 1984 NBA draft, which included Michael Jordan getting selected at number 3. The two players became the standout figures from their draft class, while Michael Jordan was garnering all the plaudits from fans and the media. Olajuwon was now far behind. His level of play was incredibly high, and he helped elevate a then fledgling Houston Rockets franchise reemerge into the championship mix. So let me see. Let's get to the. All right. So it talked about the Bills winning the championships in 94, 95. But Hakeem's incredible dominance shown even before that time. In fact, in March of 1990, Hakeem recorded a quadruple double against the Golden State Warriors with 29 points, 18 rebounds, 11 blocks, and 10 assists. But the NBA accused the Rockets of stat padding, adding an extra assist to Olajuwon that wasn't initially given. So the quadruple double was wiped away, bringing his tally to 29 points, 18 rebounds, 11 blocks, and 9 assists. So less than a month later, Olajuwon would record an actual quadruple double, scoring 18 points, 16 rebounds, 11 blocks, and 10 assists against the Milwaukee Bucks. Hakeem became only the third player in NBA history to achieve this historic feat. So I just think that is just dope. I didn't even know who the other people, two people that got the quadruple double. I think that's going to be uh, something I want to find out. Like, how was that? Looking at that right now. Yep, need to know. So Nate Thurman, Alvin Robertson, Hakeem Olajuwon, and then David Robinson. 4 guys. You think that'll happen again? Sheesh. That's dope. I wanted to look up something for the ladies. Y'all love dildos and stuff so much. So I wanted to see what was like the best sellers out there. So on Adam Eve, let's see, because I'm not a toy guy, but I'll look at. Let's see, a Satisfier breathless. Okay, that looked like it go right on it, like right on the Satisfier Pro 2 next generation. That looked like one of the little ear jumps, like the doctor would look in your ear with. The Eve Slim Pink Pleaser Vibrator. Now, do these rubber dildos really plastic? Like, do they really do it? Because it got like 4.5 stars, over 350,000 of these. So, Eve's rechargeable thrusting rabbit. Man, that joint almost got 6 stars or 5 stars. That joint wants a thrusting rabbit. What does that do? This joint looked like a joint with a hook on it with 2 fingers. 50 Shades of Grey greedy. Hold up. 50 Shades of Grey greedy girl G spot rabbit vibrator. Jesus Christ. Hey, that joke got the almost 5 stars too. I'm just trying to help you out. A Pure Enrichment Peak Wand Massager. Okay, they got the Lovense Lush 3 Bluetooth Bullet Vibrator. What you mean? Hold on now. I gotta see what that is. What is a Bluetooth Bullet Vibrator? Can I get a description? Enjoy intense private vibrations anywhere with your phone as a remote. So apparently, indulge your every wild desire with this super powerful wearable vibrator, so you can just wear it. The latest and greatest in the best-selling Lush vibrator series. It says the upgraded Lush 3 now gives you a rumbler G-Spotastic design. What is a rumbler G-Spotastic design? Upgrade a rumbler G-Spotastic design. Upgraded connectivity, and awesome rechargeable battery, because that's necessary. The battery life up to 5 hours. So you can just be blasting it up for 5 hours. It says, slip it inside and let its exaggerated curve seduce your G spot with 3 speeds and 4 functions of intensive vibration paired with your Bluetooth enabled device, and use the free Lovense remote app to pick new vibration modes. That sounds dangerous. That sounds dangerous. Let me see what the 1-star person say. Can I see? It says keeps turning off. It is great when it works, but if you move, it will turn off. I don't know about you, but I need to move when I'm having a good time. It constantly disconnects, ruining the mood for me and my partner. I'm really disappointed. I had high hopes for this project, with this product. Hold up. Now let's get a 5-star. Super strong. Remote features are fun, easy to use. Haven't tried it long distance yet, but work great in person. Could be stronger vibes, but it's nice nonetheless. Works as advertised. Absolutely love it. Brings so many orgasms. All right, so there you go. Just trying to help y'all out. The Love and Slush 3 Bluetooth Bullet Vibrator. It looks like it can fit around your ear. All right, a couple of more of these. Oh, what is that? That's weird. So it has an Adam and Eve Magic Massager Deluxe 8 times. I don't know what 8 times means, which is huge. It look like a big old school remote. Adam and Eve rechargeable finger vibe. Okay, just throw it on the finger. All right. Adam and Eve chubby fun vibe. A little chubby for you, a little girly. All right. Adam and Eve booty bliss vibrating bees. It look like the hospital like sign where the joint kind of has like the joint is like wrapping around it. Look like one else. Eve's copper cutie rechargeable bullet. Man, it's a lot. This just looks dangerous, ladies. Hold on. This joint says clone a Willie light skin tone kit. Clone a Willie. Hold on. Hold on. Pause. I gotta see this. Product description. This make your own dildo kit has everything you need to make a soft dildo of your heart. Okay, we get it. So, whoa. What? What? Wait, I gotta read this. I gotta read the Clona Willie light skin tone kit and what the woman wrote at the end. So, this make your own dildo kit has everything you need to make a soft dildo of your hard stuff. With optional vibrations to please her like never before. Just add water to the molding powder, insert your erection into the warm mixture, then slide off the mold and pour it into the 100% platinum cure silicone. You'll have a highly detailed replica of your own penis in just a few hours. For double the frisky fun, hint, insert the vibe to make your clone buzz. Great instructions and 24-hour hotline make it so easy to make your own dildo. Latex free, hypoallergenic, and safe to use on any penis. This is the comment from Miss Elizabeth P. My boyfriend and I had so much fun with this kit. It's so easy. We even enjoyed a double penetration with him in my back door and his replica in my vagina.
One of them. Yeah, he's looking like, did that just happen?
All righty, I had to sit and kind of think that over for a second. I almost shaved off my mustache, as you can see, it's very light. That wasn't on purpose. I was trying; it was a little bushy. I was trying to get like a little hinking. I was oh, oh, that. I had to kind of try to even it out, so yeah, right, look like that. But yeah, it's there. Cause walk around with no. Hey, if I had to cut my whole mustache, hey, sir, it just had the chin joint. I mean, at least the chin joint would have saved it, maybe. But yeah, make sure. Next time, like Dad, you hook. Go ahead, man. Hit the, hit the stash for your boy. Put the guards on it. I'm over here trying free hands, getting it. Oh, oh. But yeah, that is crazy. I can't believe she said that. I almost just wanted just so I could see what my replica what mine would look like. Like I just for me, it would be sitting right here on the desk. Y'all see the podcast, it don't just be sitting up. Just so yeah, guys. Today we're going to talk about the news and oh, excuse me, move this other way. That's what it looked like. Just like that, yes, just like that. But yeah, man, just wanted to get that for the lady. Try to look out for y'all. Those are the vibrators. Crazy names, funny looks, um, interesting designs, girthies, bullets, cylinders, plastics, rubbers, hypoallergenic, non-allergic, molders, light skins. So when I went into the sex store in Vegas, I was baffled with the things I seen. I do have a video, but I haven't like I should take like a little clip. I don't know how it's going to show on the jump, bruh. People are weird. They got like the butt turned sideways. They got the molded. It is crazy. It's crazy. I was kind of like, and I like some sexy stuff, but that stuff was not sexy. Some of that stuff was like, all right, it's a little like who is buying a dildo with the joke this wide? Like, so why are you doing that to yourself? What, like the joke this long? What? Who? Why? Who you trying to push it all the way up so it can come out here? You can open your mouth, you can see the tip. Like, what are you trying to do to yourself? It was wild, bro. They had like little pocket joints. They had whatever this thing is like it's like a tube with a vagina at the bottom, a whole doll. They had a whole doll. Like just the cheeks though. Like, could you imagine walking in, ladies? Could you imagine walking in on your man and he just in there with a little? He'd be like, uh, see you on your period. Oh my goodness, people are crazy. I just thought that was funny. What else I got on here? Let me see. Uh oh, yeah, but I'm sorry, but if you ain't see Venom, then that's your loss. Cause I'm about to kind of look. The movie was great. Okay, I loved it, enjoyed it, but the post credit just basically brings Venom into the MCU, and that is dope, bro. Because if you know anything about the whole Sony and Disney, Sony was trying to get Venom to get into the MCU, and the MCU, Kevin Feige was like, no, no Morbius, no Venom. We don't care about your characters. We got on it, but now like that crossover seeing Venom, and I just have to say this because I, Phil is going. Phil hasn't even seen the movie yet. He said, "I'm going to see it tomorrow." Phil, it came out last week. Okay, we got to be on top of this. Okay, I already went and saw it Thursday. You supposed to go see it by Friday. It's Tuesday. We missed the show because you didn't even go see the movie yet. So I gotta talk to y'all. Yeah, this is what I believe. The ending with the whole people think it's the whole Doctor Strange thing. I don't care what it is, quite frankly, but I don't think it's Doctor Strange because the timeline doesn't match with what they were exactly showing of Peter Parker once he did some and he switched over. So I think it might have to do with Loki, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. But who cares? This is what I believe. So we all know about Spider-Man supposed to have the Sinister Six and all of that good stuff. And we seen Doc Ock, we heard Green Goblin's laugh. We seen I think a sandstorm, electric boat, so Electro, Sandman, Green Goblin, and that's it, Electro. Who cares? Doesn't matter. It's supposed to be 6 of these mother suckers. Oh, Doc Ock. It's supposed to be 6 of them, right? So they're still missing I think there's 2 characters missing or 1, whatever, can't remember. But I think Venom might be one. Because right before it has switched over to the MCU, he became into the universe, Venom was about to tell him, if you know anything about the comics and just the symbiotes, that black goo thing that gets on them that creates Venom, they have a hive mind. So they remember, even if in different universes there's another Venom, they remember remember their memories. If they encounter the Spider-Man, they know that Spider-Man. So what I believe is when Venom switched over, this Venom that never met this Spider-Man, but he has the mindset, he has the memories of old Venom from the Tobey Maguire movie, that dude. And so when he saw Spider-Man on the screen, he looked at him, he turned to the Venom, and he was looking at him, and he was like him, like you. You know what I'm saying? He licked the screen like he knew him from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's because he never met Spider-Man. I just think that's that Eddie Brock knowing who Spider-Man was because of the Sony universe from back in the day. But I strongly really believe that Venom will show up. I think Venom will show up. If he doesn't, I won't be mad. And plus, it's you kind of want them to have a face-to-face, and you don't want to have him share the screen. But I think in some capacity, he'll show up. I think why wouldn't he? If he would have saw this at the time when it happened, when he was revealed as Spider-Man, Peter Parker, revealed as Spider-Man. That's when the news report was showing, that point. That means by the time it got to Doctor Strange, he would have had time to get to where Peter Parker is. Venom was look, I'm going to get him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about that. Here's a clip off of Shannon Sharp's podcast that I meant to show y'all last week about Kobe. I explained the story, but here's from Mark Jackson about Kobe, from my Kobe people.
That Kobe was going to become what he became?
Yes. And the reason why is because I can remember talking to Reggie Miller, and Reggie Miller, living in LA, would say he was shooting, I believe, a commercial. And it was Reggie Miller and Kobe Bryant shooting the commercial. And during the time of the break of the commercial, Kobe said, well, let's play some one-on-one, just, get a workout in the middle of the summer. So Reggie's like, cool. They playing one-on-one. Reg shoot a jumper, knocks it down. Gets the ball back, jab step, jumper, knocks it down. All of a sudden, he looked like he sees Kobe, and in Kobe's eyes, it almost looked like they were back in the finals because Kobe's thinking, this ain't chill mode one-on-one. I'm getting ready to go at you. And Kobe begins to put on an absolute clinic in the one-on-one against Reggie Miller.
Right.
He took, it's just he only had one gear. And then after Kobe plays Reggie Miller one-on-one, he then pulls Reggie aside and said, show me how you do that jab step jumper. Show me how you come off of screens. So he has enough competitive drive to battle him in a one-on-one scenario, but enough humility.
But he has something that
you got something that I can utilize.
Yes.
And I'm not full of myself to think
right.
I'm not going to present it and try to learn it from
right.
you. I'm going to show you humility, and I'm going to ask you about it
right.
and put it into my game. And that's why he became the special talent that we became the witness.
You say you know what to do.
That's why Kobe's my boy. That's why Kobe, I love Kobe, man. So apparently it was a woman on Saturday Night Live. Let me get her name. She's an actress. I mean, a singer. Named Casey Musgraves. So apparently, Miss Musgraves, she bears it all, literally is sitting on the stage, butt naked, with her legs crossed and a guitar in her lap. Suppose a man did that. Y'all be pissed, standing up there with a big cello. He had his leg as a gap on the bar stool. He got the cello between his legs. Or however you play a cello. I don't know. Big old VI violin. You should have treated me right. That I'm more than just a little justified. So I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, she's completely butt naked. One more time. You should have treated me right. That I'm more than just a little justified. Man, so the things that we do to be successful in this world, I guess. Not judging, just something that caught my eye. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, all righty then. Stephen A went in hard on Anthony Davis. I thought the comment was pretty funny. He said, how could you have a teammate like LeBron? He's basically speaking, let me start over. Let me show you. This is what I'm talking about. Lakers star Anthony Davis slapped with LeBron James rally check by Stephen A.
I'm not sure I understand.
But nobody said nothing to you. By Stephen A. Smith. So it said, it seems like for Stephen A., Anthony Davis isn't doing enough for LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Smith went off on the Lakers center on First Take, criticizing Davis on his conditioning during the offseason. How could you have a teammate like LeBron that just delivered you your first title ever? And I'm not insulting Anthony Davis. I'm asking a question because it's something I would ask him to his face. And I believe he would. If you didn't do all that, you could physically, he said, if you didn't do all of that, you could physically to have yourself in peak condition. How could you allow that to happen to you when you know you're playing with a champion? Smith asks on Thursday's episode of First Take, how could you have that slippage? So it's great that why am I getting tongue-tied? So it's great that Russell Westbrook is in Los Angeles. And he said, I would be pretty embarrassed if a dude that is older than me is consistently in better shape than me. And that made me laugh because that's true. I'm 30. I would be damned if LeBron at 38, you know what I'm saying, body be better. Like, wait. Throw that, bro. You're 10 years my singing, like, nah, cuz I'm coming in here, I'm quadruple dunking on you. You know what I'm saying? So, but Stephen A's been taking a big hit since letting Max Kellerman go. So we'll see, man. Like his ratings have taken a huge hit. You know, he wanted Max Kellerman gone so much, but maybe it's the way he went about it. I think that people might be taken back by the way Stephen A kind of handled the whole situation, man. He hasn't really been like kind about wanting to see Max Kellerman go. Hasn't been shy about speaking about it. Been pretty upfront. Like, yep, one of them gone. Time was cool, but time is over. So you can always rub people the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else I got. I think I'm getting close to the end here. I do apologize for that beginning. It was a rough beginning. I could not figure out what I was trying to say, and I still don't know exactly what I was trying to say. So Kyrie Irving, they're talking about withholding game checks from him. So I don't know what Kyrie's going to do. You can't just miss 41 games out the season on purpose. So do you see Kyrie retiring? Is he gonna retire? I don't know, man. His heart, like, you know what I'm saying, his health. I'm not mad at you, but when you playing in a business industry that's worth that much, and these people are they asking for something. Sometimes you either gotta sacrifice, like Muhammad Ali. He didn't want to go into the war, so he gave up his title in boxing and had to sit down. Like, sometimes you just gotta stick to your guns, and if it means losing your dream for a little bit, then or for the rest of your life, well, I'm sure he hasn't misappropriated his money, and that he'll be fine. So, let me see. So apparently something happened to a Washington football team trainer, and I haven't read it yet, but let me see what they say about him. So, Washington football team puts trainer Ryan Vermillion on leave for criminal investigation. So it's unrelated to the club. Vermillion, in his second season with Coach Ron Rivera in Washington after 18 seasons working for the Carolina Panthers, the DEA and the Loudoun County Sheriff's Department conducted a search at Washington's practice facility on Friday. A source confirmed to ESPN. Team officials did not know about the investigation until the DEA showed up at the facility. DEA talked to multiple former players about Vermillion earlier this year. A source with knowledge of the situation told Kime, one ex-player who spoke with the DEA and did not have any useful information to share with him. Vermillion did not travel with Washington this weekend to his game in Atlanta. He says, I won't comment on how I personally feel about what's going on. So I had to do something with drugs. Terrible. Right now, looks like the Chargers are up 7-0 on Vegas. I thought this would be pretty high scoring. These young dudes, boy, getting DUIs. You're too rich to get DUIs. Like, that's so stupid. That's so dumb. Let me see. And I think the last thing I have on here is Fury versus Wilder. Aren't they like 0-1-1? Well, isn't Wilder 0-1-1? Fury's 1-0-1. So it only makes sense for Wilder to win, so they can go 1-1-1, and then for the ultimate finish of the quadruply, they call it trilogies. What would you call the four? You just call it four. They have their four fight, and of course the quadruply was a joke. I hope nobody really thought that was a word or something, but so I'm gonna just take Wilder because I believe that boxing is rigged to make more money out of it. So what makes sense, right? They're 1-0-1. 0-1-1. So yeah, let's just make it 1-1-1 and then fight a fourth time to make even more money. I hope Wilder comes in bigger. However, I do believe that boxing is kind of fluky, and because, like I said, the two fights prior, not having the winner on the first one, this ain't really a rubber match. If it was 1-1, I mean, they're only really doing this because this is contract. But Fury, so I think Wilder will win. It'll be 1-1-1, so they can do it again next spring. So yeah, that's women swimming. Like the whole point of the women swimming is just like this. Basically, women swimming. It is what it is, right? Like y'all just, it's just a different time, different goals, different mindsets. People are too distracted. Um, you know, y'all got to remember, like, to really have a full relationship. And they made a good point on the little freshen. That's the point I probably was trying to make about not letting the social media. They made some good points about social media, and if you're in a relationship, a person, just the access. I always say that the access and the attention seeking and things like that. As you can see, I'm breaking down, I'm taking my shoes off, taking watches off. It's about to go down up in here. Sleep time. I'm getting tired. But yeah, man. Relationships and all that stuff. It's like you don't want to lose hope, but it's just like people unfocused, So you could do a lot, and then you could do a lot, and then just like that, pow, gone. The person would be like, oh well, but oh well, what? Everything was just cool. So relationships, people, blah, let you down. Who cares? Women, Schwomen, sending you out, or sending you their how much money they what? What are you talking about? Tell you, crazy courting. All right, guys, smoke weed and more sleep.